Hey loves, how are we all doing? Welcome back to my channel. I am Margie Achieng. If you are new, welcome. If you are a returning sabi, karibu sana, and good to have you. Good to have you still watching. Yes. And today I want to talk about which one should one take. Should one open a bill or should one go for selecting, which is kuchagua? Okay, so I'll tell you the pros and the cons. Now, first, which one would I personally advise? I would say both are perfectly fine. So why do I say this? Because everything has its pros and its cons. Now the thing about selecting, I always see going to be combat to select the people who normally color the top layers, the cameras, right? So that means when you go to the combat, trust me, what you're buying is not camera. Trust me. The guys who color camera. So unless you've been buying for years, then that means you're amongst the people who are fortunate enough to color camera. Now, selecting, why I say it's actually a good thing is it depends. Who are you selecting from, or who's giving you those pieces that you're getting? For example, take a good example. Myself, if you're selecting from me, why would it be a win-win for you? Because when I cut my bill, I have a place where I take my figures, okay? So I take my camera pieces and that's what I work with. Meaning, even when I'm giving you pieces on wholesale, I am giving you camera pieces, right? So the upside of selecting is, if you're selecting from someone who's cutting a bill and probably not in Gikomba or wherever, someone who's good enough, they will actually give you their cameras, because figures normally they're taken to the soko so that yeah, so that's an advantage. If you select from someone who you know or someone who's reliable, that means you're gonna get pieces that are camera only. That's one of the advantages. Another advantage is when you're selecting, it's cheaper than actually buying. For example, if I give you 100 pieces of chiffon tops, say maybe my wholesale price is 7,000, 100 pieces, that means you're getting each piece for 70 shillings, right? So when you're opening a bill of chiffon tops, you're going to spend between 20 and 24,000 depending on your supplier. How many pieces does the bill have? The bill has between 250 to 300. Consider this figure there and this second camera there. If you're buying from someone who's probably selling online, trust me, they're only going to sell for you their cameras, right? Which means it's a win-win. Yeah, another reason why selecting is not bad at all is because if you own a tight budget, then there's no need for going for a bill. If you're on a tight budget, don't feel the pressure of going for a bill. Just select, because it's not so bad. It all depends on where are you selecting your pieces from, or who is giving you those pieces, right? So if it is Gikomba, if you're not a veteran there, I would not advise you to select from Gikomba if you are not a veteran, or if haujuani. If you are not a veteran, please select from people who are more of either online sellers or they have shops. That would be better. But if it is Gikomba, totally discouraged, right? Okay, now let's go to bill opening. Why do I advocate for bill opening as well? Because profit margins are bigger than selecting. What do I mean? When you open a bill, you have camera, second camera, and fagir, right? So your fagirs, normally you take them into the open air market, or you get someone who does open air market, so you cooler from your fagirs, right? And then your second cameras also cooler from there, and your cameras you cooler from there. That means your profit margin is way much than selecting. Okay, another reason why I'd advocate for bill opening is because you get to select what is camera to you. You know, the thing is, what is camera to me and what is camera to you are two different things. I sometimes buy for people online, friends or stuff, and they deliver something to me and I'm like, I swear, give me camera. You know, I get disappointed sometimes. So camera to you and camera to me is very different. So you get to select what is camera to you and what is camera and what is not camera. So you work with what you have. Another thing of Bale opening that is good, you get to plan your marriage visually. You see, now with Bale opening, you will plan, like, I will recover my capital with this, I will get my profits from this or this. But when it is selecting, that means you really have to put in the work to make sure that you recover your capital, because the money that you spend, you have to sell like double the price. Okay, does that point even make sense? Let me see. It doesn't even make sense in my head. Actually, hope it makes sense. So bottom line, you can either open a bill or select pieces. All are perfectly fine, all are okay, and yeah, you get what you want. So please subscribe to my channel, like this video, comment all your queries and I will definitely respond, and turn on my post notification, and God bless you guys.